Tēnā koe te whānau. My name is Neen. I call myself the Joy Ninja because I'm trying to create a sense of abundance on a low income. It's nearly Christmas and I am behind. So that's pretty obvious if you're a regular. I normally do my cash stuffing on a Wednesday and I haven't even done my cash stuffing. That's how behind I am. It's Friday. We've had quite a few things happening within the family in a very quick speed. Just briefly, it's I have realised that I'm not able to provide my mum with the level of care that she needs. So we have found somewhere for respite for a couple of weeks. We're still going ahead with our Christmas plans, but she's able to be really well looked after, and then we can go from there. So, oh, and also the bandage is off. It's ugly as sin, that's all I'm going to say about that. Oh, and I will say that while it's not an open wound, the nerve damage is going to take a while. So if you see me going, it's just because everything feels like sandpaper. It's weird, but there you are. It's fine. So today I have to stuff 50, 100, 150. Had to think about that, where to put it. 170, 190, 210, 220, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 310, 320, 325, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So a wee bit more than usual. I'm just kind of clearing the buffers out of my accounts because I'm getting ready to do, like a lot of cash stuffers, do a reset for the new year. Let's take a look. There's been a lot more spending happening in the last month in my life than I normally do, so it stands to reason there's quite a bit of change. I also have $10 left over in the food budget. It's a pretty manky looking creased up 10, but it's still $10, so that's awesome. Let's go ahead and do my food, which will get its regular 170, although I'm not entirely sure I will need that much because I saved up separately for Christmas food and I bought a lot of that ahead of time. We've got the meats all sorted. So it'll just be the last minute run to get the raspberries, which will probably be $50 a punnet, let's face it. I'm not even joking. $40 in there for petrol. I'm not going away after Christmas. We're staying put. We're doing local at my house and my dad's house. He happens to live around the corner. And for fun, I'm just going to put $20 in there. More often than not, that just gets spent on snacks, cold drinks, ice cream, that kind of thing. Just keeps the kids going when we're out and about. Let's have a wee look at my revolving binder. This binder has served me well, but I'm going to make a couple of little adjustments, just small things, to help me manage my money a little bit better. So, as usual, my pin money, my spending, personal spending, is getting its regular $20. I'm going to put $15 aside for the girl, although she owes me $55. She got a gift card and she was trying to buy presents for friends, but that shop wouldn't take the Visa gift card, so I paid for it, and I'm not too sure whether I'll be getting that money straight back or how we're going to. She doesn't want to break into her savings, which I get. It's nice to see the interest building up. So we're in discussions about how that money will come back to me. Household isn't getting stuffed. It's got $10 in there. We're all right for a bit. Beauty, we'll get $5 empty because I've just had my hair done. And for all intents and purposes, beauty basically is a cut and colour. I'd like it to be more, but it's not a huge priority. I've got enough face creams and stuff to be keeping me going for a while. Health has 20, it's going to get 5. Clothes, we still haven't been downtown, and I think that's going to happen after Christmas. It has 35. I did take money out of here, but I cannot remember what it was that I bought. Oh, sunglasses for my little. Yeah, my little boy got some sunglasses. That is a very tragic looking 5. It's been through the wars so much that it's actually delaminating. So, yeah. Sorry. Got distracted by the note. 20, 35, 40. Let's get that spent sooner rather than later. And then giving. Hey, thanks everyone who came up with options for how to spend this giving money. I'm going to add 5 to it. I'm actually going to add that manky 5. Let's do a swap straight away. So I know $20 isn't a lot. I've already made some donations earlier in the month for kids presents and food parcels. This $20 is going to go into my wallet. I'm going to spend it on pet food. And there is a... Hi, darling. Hi! Right, so I'm back. I was just saying that I've emptied out the giving. I'm going to buy some pet food because there is a donation box at my local supermarket. So I feel really good about that, because on the news there was a bit of a plea from... it wasn't SPCA, I think it was a dog rescue, saying please don't give pets as gifts this Christmas unless you're certain they won't be given up. Alright, Misk, nothing. So that's that. Let's have a look in the old sinking funds. Dentist is getting saved for another way. Come back on Sundays, I do a mini savings challenge for that. Kids fun has built up really nicely. I'm going to put another $10 in there. And I think my little really wants to go and see that movie Migration. That's looking pretty good. Might be a bit of a family favourite. So let's have a count of this. I've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 105. Excellent. That's a lovely day out. I think we could, to be honest, Granddad was offering to take the wee kiddo to go and see Migration. He thought that looked fun. And he's got a silly sense of humour, he would enjoy that. But that will be a family pass and some snacks to our local wildlife park. And that's always a good day out, so that's where that might get spent. Furbays is getting nothing, car nothing, Christmas we've done, gifts we're leaving alone until next year. So we breezed through that, but again this folder is getting a little bit of an update, a little bit of a refresh, just as I change my priorities for next year, and I'm starting to get into the swing of this cash stuffing thing. I mean, yeah, it doesn't happen overnight, but it does happen, and it's all about consistency. Boring, but it's true. Speaking of consistency, we are 2 weeks off finishing a whole year of saving with Caro Cash. Thanks, Caro, for designing these. They have been a really wonderful way, at times a little bit stressful, because some weeks it's $35 and yeah, that makes me wince a little bit, but other weeks it's been really achievable to put a little bit of money aside through this quarterly challenge. Each quarter it's saved me $300, so I should have, what, $290 here. 150, 220, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. Yeah, and this saving is helping me save to be 1 month ahead on bills. Ironically, because I've taken all year to do it, and so far I've got 2 weeks ahead on everything except for the rent. But I'm thinking with this and maybe a little bit extra, if I can squeeze it out of one of my savings challenges, I'll be 2 weeks ahead on rent. But the ironic thing is all my expenses have gone up, you know, thanks to cost of living. So yeah, I'm not gonna let that take away from the achievement of making the savings. I did the thing, I'm doing the thing, and who cares if it's not exactly enough, it's something. Lastly, let's go in here. I am really behind and a bit overwhelmed, but one of the things I absolutely need to do today is the $800 that's in my savings account for my tramp. I need to give that to the tramping people. But I am going to put $30 in there. Hey squirrel.
Hey, kia ora.
Cutie. So that $30 will help to for meals. We've booked a night, the night before we booked in at Kaupapa Motor Camp, which is about 15 minutes away from the start of the walk, just in a budget room. But for anyone who's never been to Kaupapa Beach, go and look it up. It's beautiful, really light golden sands and clear water. I used to live in Nelson for part of my childhood and loved going there. Hey, could you do me a massive favour, squirrel?
Yes.
Do you know where the felt tips are? So my emergency hasn't had a huge amount of love recently, so I feel like I want to put $10 in here, and that'll be these last two fives. While we wait for Squirrel to come back with the bucket, we'll just give it a count. So it's got 50, 65, 75, 85, 90. Is that right? 50, 65, 75, 85. That's $90. That's way more than I thought was in there in cash. There is like $150
Sorry, I couldn't find them.
in the bank. That's all right, Scarlett. Hold on.
Toodle, we're back.
Oh, I'm going to have to do a lot of cuts. But you know what? It's the school holidays. The kids are about. I need to colour off
I'm
a
just
tear.
dancing for no reason.
Excellent. Dancing for no reason brings joy to your heart. Do you know what? Being happy is good for your health. Did you know
Really?
that? Yeah.
Wow.
Happy people live longer. It's true. It is true, folks.
What? In what kind of way?
They just live longer in a physiological way, like in a fact-based, evidence-type, scientific way.
Wow.
Wow, eh?
Wow.
All right, so knowing that I have $150 in the bank and nearly $100 here, I think the task will be to put another 10 in there next week and round it up. Then it's $100 that can go into the bank. I'm looking for ways to finish the year, I don't know, neatly. You know, so it's a nice cut-off point to have $250 in placeholders, which will be what I aim for next week. $10 in there, halfway through the challenge. It's a $500 challenge. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa Grateful Me gave this as a freebie, and she has a shop. So I always link her below if you're interested in seeing another person's products. Who's very cute, and I do use some of her savings challenges in my, whatchamacallit, in my Sunday savings challenge. I have been using her challenges. All right, change jar has got $20. Let's give it 30. I got plans for this. Oh my gosh, I got plans for this. But you'll have to tune in next week when I do my little binder refresh. I keep holding my finger out like it's still injured. I've got to got to do some, I've got to bend it like normal because it's seized up. Anyway, you didn't tune in to look at my scary finger. Sorry. I am going to put this video up straight away and then probably later on today do some recording of Sunday savings challenges so that it can be ready to go. And you know, like I've got products that I need to list and the list of things is overwhelming, and it would be a lot more efficient of me if I batched stuff together and did it like that, but it's so overwhelming that I'm just doing one thing at a time. And so I'm telling you that to encourage you, if you are feeling overwhelmed, as a lot of us mums coming into Christmas, you know, doing the mostest, just do the thing in front of you and make sure that you take time for yourself, even if it is making yourself a nice cup of coffee or a cheeky wine and escaping out to the garden and just having, you know, 10 minutes on your own. Please do that. Please take some time for yourself, because this season is all about being joy and experiencing the joy, not giving other people the joy, you know. Have some joy for yourself. All right, kia ora. I'll see you in a wee bit. Bye.